You have the best strategy.
Hi, this is Chip, and I'm making a special video on World of Warcraft Classic, tips and tricks. This is Golda, who's going to be doing the tips and tricks, and the trick we're doing is from this guy.
Skinning and herbing during the leveling process, or you farm a certain mob from 1 to 60 in hopes that you get a rare drop so that you can sell it for a ton of gold on the auction house, it still takes time and effort. What if I told you there's a way to set up an infinite stream of income? And all you have to do is log in a couple times a day and right back off. And you'll make just as much gold, if not more, than what you would grinding through the leveling process. This technique will guarantee you enough gold for your first level 40 mount at level 40 and allow you to speed through the...
Right, remember that? He said guarantees. Okay? So I went ahead and done it. This is how I did it.
zones on your main character from 1 to 60 without any delay. It's a little practice I like to call alt sitting. Now check this out. This practice can be applied in many different forms, but this particular one is going to be most advantageous on a fresh account or a fresh server like Classic. I'm telling you guys, if you don't do this with your first character, you're missing out. I've got 1 spot for the Alliance to apply this strategy and 2 spots for the Horde. If you're pledging your allegiance to the Alliance, a human should always be your first character that you roll. Now this is the route we're going to be running, and if done correctly, you can have your alternative bank alt set up in less than 11 minutes. You're going to run straight out of the starting zone, kiss Goldshire goodbye, and head to that river that runs between Elwyn Forest and Duskwood. Once you've made it here, your goal is to make it just right of center of the cove where the dragon spawns in Duskwood. If you die any more to the left, you're really just going to add a couple of minutes to this run, but you don't want to do that. If you die in the correct spot, you'll be teleported to the graveyard just south of Darkshire. Once you resurrect here, you're going to want to run to the inn and set your Hearthstone. Then promptly run back to the graveyard and follow this trail headed into the Tranquil Garden Cemetery. Of course, these mobs are levels 24 to 26, so you're going to end up dying 2 times before you make it into the house that we're going to camp our alt. After you've endured a couple minutes waiting to respawn, you'll be able to resurrect in front of this treasure chest, safely from all the mobs. That's right, we're grinding treasure chests, boys. After this is done, log off, set a timer, and in an hour, log back on when the chest respawns. Stick around to the end and we'll digest how much gold you can actually make with this strategy. Now the Horde have 2 different options. The first option is the official.
Okay, so we're not going to do the Horde, okay? We're going to stick to the Alliance with Golda. So, I did all that exactly point to point, word for word, action to action. And this is what I turned up. Right? So I'm still 0 level. I have done everything that was told to do. No treasure chest. I have been here since 5 o'clock this morning, and it is now this time, no treasure chest. However, I got this. Now, how am I supposed to stand there, wait for the treasure chest, respawn when you have this? So I said to myself, okay, there's got to be a solution of what they do. But as he didn't explain it, I'll try. So it comes out. I runs back in. I made another character. I leveled the character up as high as it would be easy to attack the goal. So considering this is an easy task, I have waited since 5 o'clock this morning for this chest to arrive and still hasn't. And I'm still waiting, so I've wasted loads of valuable time fishing and cooking and stuff like that. Okay, someone else has gone in there now. So I resurrect. Normally, I would come out. And as you can see, he's going to say, what are you doing here? So I will put hey. And I wish people say something more original than what are you doing here. But that's what he says, right? According to, I can't read. So according to Google, it says that's what he says. He says, what are you doing here? Which everyone asks. So I just put hey. Right? I'm not going to tell him because if I tell everybody, they'll all be doing it. Right? So far, it is now that time. Someone's killed him. But what I would do... Let me just get this in focus again. Right. So what would I do is I would log out, get my other character who's bigger that I've just made up, a second character, because he said it has to be your first character. Goldie's my first character. There's still no treasure chest from 5 o'clock. Now, everyone's wondering, well, why are you still there? Because I want to give this a chance. Okay. He says spawn twice a day. So I want to give it a chance, give it quite a good few hours for the chest to appear. Now, everyone I've talked to said they've never seen a chest here, right? Doesn't mean there isn't one. It just means that nobody's seen it yet, which means if it is true what he's saying, then it should be good when it does come. But he's saying this is a quick, easy way to do this. And so far, nothing. I have been killed loads of times. I have had to make a character in another account, run around and kill the big guy until I could get it. Still spawned, still nothing. I've been here for hours since 5 o'clock this morning, and it is nearly that time. Right? So I'm going to, with Golder, I'm going to try and find the truth. Does it work, or is it all a waste of time and people just putting it on to get tips and tricks, but nobody says whether it works or not? So me and Golder are going to find the truth. So we're doing it word for word, action for action, to see if this really does work, the tips and tricks really does work. Or is it that the developers from WoW watch YouTube as well, see how people are tricking them and change it? Who knows? That's up to you to make your decision on. They might look at the YouTube channels and think, hold on a minute, these people are taking the mickey. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change it. So they go in and write a different stuff, and then it doesn't work. And then no one does it, and then they go back. I don't know. I don't know the technology on how much that would take to change a chest popping up or not. But as you can see, still nothing. So we go around, make sure he's still there, so he's not going to spawn yet. Still nothing. So maybe you say, well, if you're standing right next to it, so I've stood here. I've stood here. But there was nothing at all in the video that says you have to move around. That even says you can't be there or there. It says when you run in and you see the chest. Well, I ran in at 5 o'clock. There was no chest. At 5 o'clock, there was no one around and I got killed. So, like I said, I stayed on that one, went on a different one, got a different character. That was level 28. Come back and kept killing that so it wouldn't keep killing my character. And then I would run out and miss the treasure chest. But there is no treasure chest so far. So I've been doing this since 5 o'clock this morning, just waiting. When that disappears, I will show you what I have had to do. And in the meantime, while I've done that, I've leveled the character up to 28. Now, he never said it depends on what server. He never said nothing like that. He just said, if you do this, it's a guarantee. That's what he said. And although I've got autism and that, to me, a guarantee means that it's a certain. And I don't think people should be putting things on YouTube that's not true, do you? Because it's not fair on everyone else. So me and my mate Goldie here is going to do it for you. We're going to find out. We're going to find out if it is. Goldie, do me a favour and flex. Thank you. So we're going to find out if it is or not. Now, he's respawned. So what I do is I will log out as Goldie. Because there's no way I can respawn. Oh, hold on. I can cancel. Now watch what he says. And it will be, what are you doing here? Here he is. I'll be very surprised. Let's see if Goldie says hi. I'll be very surprised he doesn't say it, because they always do. So I've just waved him off goodbye. I think he was the character that was here before, yeah. That missed it last time and he was crying. So he can't say, oh, underneath mine, you can't say, oh, you didn't give enough time, or you didn't do it right. I did it word for word, action for action, walk for walk. Right? Now, I would normally come off, but because there's a higher guy that's waiting for him to do that, to spawn, as long as he spawns quickly and he comes quick enough to kill him, I will switch the characters to a bigger character and kill him first. Here he comes, and he's not here. Come on, come on, come on. Here you go. There's no way, as you can see, there is no way you can stay there and spawn with that there. So it's not as easy as this guy makes that to be, right? So he was right. I was only killed twice, doing it his way. And then I got in. So I'm running up, hoping that the chest doesn't just turn up all of a sudden and that guy takes it. But at least I will know that I can respawn and know what time to respawn. He says an hour. And again, nothing. No chest, no nothing. So I respawn. There's my skeleton. And now we wait some more. I do leave messages like, how can I do it without being killed? And how come the chest doesn't come up? And stuff like that. And no answer. So I just don't want people to spend all their time like I have trying something and it's not real. And why in the meantime they're trying other stuff and making it rich because we're trying. Now, according to him, if the treasure chest does spawn, there's going to be loads and loads and loads of goodies in there, including rare drops, recipes for alchemy, stuff like that. And then what we do is we've got the Heartstone set Supposed to go back there, send it to your other characters, and I was kicked off. There you go. And reason being is because I'm jumping from technique to technique. So we go back in. So it isn't as easy as they made it out to be. It's not easier. So, okay, what does this say? Right, so according to this, it's blocked off. But according to this, I'm online. Right, and I'm full access. And again, it's saying it's broke. Oh, now I'm in a queue. So far, I've been waiting since 5 o'clock this morning. Then I die. Then I get kicked out. And now I've got to wait again. So let's break this off. Re-establish World of Warcraft. So it isn't as easy as that, is it? Let me just put my password in. And in we go. Okay, so now we're back in. Okay, so it's not even high. It's yellow, so I think that's medium. Right? So my row goes back in. Like I said, it's kept me in for 5 hours. So I think it's wondering, what the bloody hell are you doing? Right? Obviously, nothing. No chest still. He's still there, so he's not going to be spawned yet. No chest. Let's keep an eye on him. Right. In the meantime, on my other character that I'm doing on the other computer, I've managed to make 4 gold with fishing. All the time I've been spending here waiting for this so-called chest to appear. See this chest? Absolutely nothing. Poor Goldie must be bored by now. Very bored. I mean, if there is no chest, what will happen, Goldie? He would have wasted 6 hours. And that won't be right, will it? So hopefully there'll be a chest coming soon. Thank you, Goldie, for your opinion. And then that's the way it is. So what you say, Goldie, we'll give it another half hour, and then we know this to be a load of rubbish, and we go on to a different, and know that we've wasted 5 hours, but at least no one else will. Never mind. Maybe we'll find one of them works. Who knows? But at least out of it we get a flight path to here for later anyway. So on this treasure chest 1, I'm going to give it another half hour debunk. I'll come back through the night and try again. And here we go again. And this is what I've been doing for 5 hours. See, now the way I looked through it was, hold on a minute. What if I die, I go back and wait, and then as soon as I spawn, someone else takes the chest? Because according to him, you can spawn, do the chest straight away. Now I've been waiting here. No one else has seen this chest. No one. Everyone I've asked says they've never seen a chest in here. So, he says you can spawn for the chest. There is none. So, what I do is, before I go, I will log out. Get the character that I built in the time, my first character, this one, in World of Warcraft Classic. I built a character to 28. Yes, 28 from 5 o'clock this morning. Right, so I put him in. I kill him. He's not even said why it has to be a character that's not done any quest yet or anything. This character's gone straight from 0 to up here. He's not said why. He's not said. He's just said you got green drops and special drops. So I'm following his rules, but he's not said why. If you're going to do tricks and tips, we would like to see more. We would really like to see more. This is the character I made. Right? Log out. And there's a new person come in. And if a chest comes up. But like I said, no one's ever seen a chest come up. And I've looked on YouTube. And I've looked on all the books. And it doesn't say a chest comes up here. This is why I thought it was kind of special. That if he knew the chest was here and no one else did. That would be a good. But I also think that people should tell the truth, to be fair. And not make people do this for fun. Because it isn't fun. And it shouldn't be put up if it is for fun. Right. So I reopen. I come across. Still no chest. And he's going to ask the same questions. And that gets very boring. But there you go. And watch. Because what would a level 1 with nothing, no money, no nothing, not done anything yet, nothing, just set my heartstone. We'll wave back. Don't be rude, wave back. That's it, well done. And he's gonna say, that's from Dustwood, so don't worry about that. One of them tried to join me in a group, and I was like, no thank you, I don't need no XP, because he didn't say you have XP or not. They don't give you enough rules, they'll just tell you where the thing is and says, there you go, do it. It would be nice if they could say why you have to be at this level to do it. It would be nice to say what could happen at this level and how hard or easy it could be. But according to him, it was imminent, you will get it, definitely. He said the word definitely. You heard it yourself. So he's going to kill him for me, which will give me a few more minutes. So I figured out that the spawns every 5 minutes, which is pretty good considering the bigger ones don't spawn every 5 minutes. Now he says this specific chest here that's supposed to be here is supposed to be a really good chest and worth it. What you doing? So I will say Google standing here. because I'm sick of explaining myself. I'm doing a YouTube video debunking people who say things are easier or harder. This I would rate. And he says, you waiting to get murdered. Okay. I've got earphones on, by the way, so you can't hear. My answer will be, yep, Google. And there you go. I'm just sick and tired of telling everyone. So, and then they go, what's your channel? And I can't say my channel because it's safeguarded, isn't it? You know what I mean? So, and he says, or do I need to get you some help? Are you having fun, or do you need to get some help? So I put, no, I'm fine. Thanks. And he's thinking, you're mad. Just checking. And I say, Google, thank you. Nice to know. Someone cares. Now he's confused, which will teach you for talking to an autistic person. But when they see this and they go, ah, that's what Golda was doing. Yes, that's what we were doing. We are trying to find the myths of tricks and tips of classic World of Warcraft to stop people wasting their time doing this. Because it is a waste of time. If it's not true, then they should come on and apologise and say, look, I thought it was going to be, but or find out why some of them are and some of them aren't. But according to him, there's nothing in this whatsoever. According to him, he says it's definite, it'll make you good goal to get your mount and all this lot. According to him, it's a definite. Again, I will try this. I will send this video out and then I will try a video too. Because otherwise, if I spend 5 hours on this, it'll get boring. That was nice, isn't it? This is why I like classic World of Warcraft. Everyone goes to me, why are you playing that when you've got the top World of Warcraft right up to date and stuff? Why would you play this? Because this is where it becomes humanized. This is where, although it is harder, a lot harder, you get more people to join in, you get more guilds, you get more friendships, you get more chatting. Whereas the other one, they just leave you, they'll thieve, and you get some that try it on, and you can tell they've got the other accounts, the World of Warcraft account, because if they do the classic and they try and steal, and they'll see someone standing there waiting to kill a boss, and they'll just come and kill the boss without asking or joining. And then you know for certain that's them. So I've done a 30-minute video, still no chest. I will do a second video to this of the nighttime video. Okay, so I have been here since 5 o'clock. It is now that time, and no chest has appeared ever in that time. So I'm going to come, this is AM by the way, so I'm going to come about 5 o'clock PM, do another one, do another couple of hours to see if it turns up, and if it doesn't, then I'm going to do an early hour morning one. And then that way they can't say I didn't give it a chance, can they? From 5 AM in the morning till this time, and then from this time I will come back at 5 PM. Because he says it's on the hour every hour. Very clearly, he was very clear with that. Log on the hour, wait an hour, come back and you'll have the treasure chest there. Well, 5 hours is long enough. But as to make sure, because I don't want to discredit someone just for the sake of discrediting, and this is not what I'm about. What I'm about is I don't want people wasting time, effort and energy on something that doesn't work or isn't true. Now, it might be true on this server, but it's definitely not true on this one. But then he should say that, shouldn't he? So I'm not here to discredit anyone or make anyone feel bad. All I'm doing is proving whether it does or doesn't. I have nothing, no advance in hurting anyone or calling anyone anything. I just want to prove if it does work, great. I will say so. I will put it out there on my channel and I will make sure everyone knows it does work. But if it doesn't work, I will also do the same. I have no malice in the people, nothing. I just want to prove if it does or doesn't and stop people hoping and wasting time. So, on the next spawn, we're going to log off because there's no way it's on the hour every hour. I will do it, come back on at 5 PM, retry it again at 5 PM, and then I will try it again early hours in the morning. What do you think of that, Goldie? Cool. Then I think we've given them enough time to do this. And Goldie agrees with me. So we will say goodbye for now. Please subscribe to watch this channel, to watch it carry on. Say goodbye, Goldie. And we shall see you very soon. Bye for now.